Hey, so remember the video I just made like a day or two before talking about drama in Creature Scenario Discord server with the Texas and Aridia trying to silence people and whatnot, right? Apparently that was not it. There are more dramas to it and there are like more issues that are all grouped up and like just boiling over and exploding just today. So yeah, I just want to talk about it. Let's go through over the issues like in a generalized term. I don't really want to go into the nitty-gritty of it because it's too much and most of it like I think need first-hand experience, which I can't have because I'm banned and whatnot. So yeah, let's go with the first one. I think is the least important out of all of them is the pellet complaints. I don't really understand the complaints. Like people who actually complain about these are very nice. They're very soft-spoken and they're very sweet and whatnot. So I have nothing against them. I just don't understand the complaint themselves because since the legacy version, like a long time ago, long enough that even I remember, aren't like the pellets always retrieved back from the dead species through an appearance token? Like you kind of have to use that token to get your pellets or materials back from the dead. No? Isn't that like always been there? Like why is it suddenly like a new thing for them? Is it a recode just not doing that to begin with and they just patched it up to like match with this original idea and now people are complaining? I don't really get it. Like, yeah, sure, like it would be nice to not have your tokens be used to retrieve like something from a dead species. Yeah, that would be nice. Yeah, I get it. But I do understand why Creature Scenario would decide to do that. Economically wise and like just gameplay wise, it just makes more sense. So I don't really get it. Like you guys, like if you're an old player, you've been doing this since Legacy, why suddenly want to change it now? You know? But besides that, the other main issues are quite important, I would say. So you guys know the dead token, right? The dead gacha. Apparently one of the hardest gachas to do. And I'm not sure myself because I haven't experienced it, but many people I've talked to about it have told me that it's pretty hard. So I want to talk about it. So I heard that it got even harder. And like not only is it taking hours to accomplish to get one dead token, it's now gonna take extra more. I heard, and these are like complaints which I think are very valid because you're like Creatures Never is just making the game way harder than it needs to be. Like for one token, to then get like one species, you have to do this much work. Like at this point, you're just chaining your players to the basement, like the basement of your gameplay or something. It's so grindy. What about the others? Like like your players having to work or go to school and etc. Like, what about those like ideas or whatnot? Are you not gonna be considerate for them? Like, it's like, oh, boo-hoo. If you don't get it, you don't get it. Is it that type of mindset are they having? Like, what are the devs thinking when they made like the dead token even harder to get? I don't really know, but I hope they explained it. Maybe like while I'm making this video, maybe they might have even like explained it. I don't know, but yeah. The other issue is, I think I also mentioned it in the text video I made, is the mush reward going from 5 to 2 mush per reward, mission reward, I think. I don't know why every tier did that. Like, it's already hard enough to get mush with like how pricey things are lately. Like, okay, let me have an old person moment in this conversation real quick. Back in my days, right, when Creature Scenario wasn't as bad as it is now, back then, can you believe it? 10,000 mush was a lot of mush. Now 10,000 mush feels like something that's laughable, if I'm being honest. So it's like, it's not fair that the people who are grinding their asses off only gets like 2 mush when they're like mostly like the staff by selling the exclusive species or whatnot. They have like a shit ton of mush or whatnot. So yeah, like I hate to say it, the rich is getting richer and the poor is getting poorer. Yeah, I think that's most of the issues, right? That's most of the issues, and I agree with the complaints, and I find it completely unfair that Creature Scenario like really fucking us up like that. And I want to show you guys the screenshot I found hilarious. Like the other day, a video was just going about it, like, oh, I want to text the richest, and like she's like going on this glory speech about how rich people needs to be taxed and whatnot. And then this fucking guy, right? This fucking guy out of nowhere is like selling the dev exclusive species for 1 million mush. Like, okay, Aridia, you want to text them? Text your fucking staff. Don't look at us. Text your fucking staff, man. Look at them. You're just asking to be paraded at this point. This is like a double standard. Made it seem like you really have problem with exclusive species or whatnot. Then why did you add an exclusive species in the latest update? And you can clearly see them taking advantage of their unique little gifts. Do something. Stop acting like you're trying to do something and then completely ignore players when they're actually filing complaints, and then like try and silence them by like muting or warning or like even kicking players out. Like, this is just stupid. Why are you doing that? I saw another screenshot, so I thought I might as well add this as well. So this person, right, this little guy, right, this developer, right, they just got their, unique little gift with a unique little exclusive species. So look what they're doing right now. They're immediately taking full advantage of it. Like, come on, Aridia. You really, like, if you really have problems with them, then fucking figure this out. Do something already. Like, you can already see these rich people you want to text so badly are instantly taking advantage of their gifts. Do something, woman. It's like, what? Oh, it's almost like mind-boggling how these things are happening, and like, you have the nerves to go against like a common player, but not these, like your own staff who are like taking full advantage of the unique little exclusive species. Anyways, besides that, if you have any issues or whatnot, comment your problems. I want to read it. I want to talk about it with you if I can. So yeah.